Okay, today we're having a look around the old alluvial workings at the back of Braidwood, New South Wales, Bombay. And as you can see, she's been well dug out over the years. They've had a fair crack in here, that's for sure. Sort of been the old riverbed, the river's down that direction. Would have been the old ancient riverbed back in the day. And as you can see, she's been cleaned out. Look at that. It's been hydrosluiced or something like that, I'd imagine. Crazy, there's a massive hole here. Channels everywhere. They've certainly had a crack in here. Quite a lot of gold come out of this area back in the day. And look at the Wash River rock down in here. So these are all mullicops. That's crazy, isn't it, where they've washed all the banks out. Look at that. Mad. The old boys put in their hard yards to find the gold. Look at these piles of rocks. Look at this through here. It's all just washed river rock. They've washed that. Well, you can see, you can still see the river cobble in there. Look at that. In that bank. Oh, unreal. Yeah, crazy. The amount of work's going in here. I wonder how much gold they actually took out of here. Would have been back in the 1860s, 1870s, I'd imagine, when this area was pretty red hot. But yeah, look at that. She's just been washed and washed and washed. Crazy, huh? Still cool to have a walk around in here, but have a look around. I'll even take a couple of buckets home with me, maybe. We'll see. But, yeah, I love it. These mullicops, look at them, just crazy. That's a lot of rock. And it's just rock, like they've washed it clean. It's just nothing but piles of rock. They've worked the banks. This must be the old riverbed, they just took it all out. That's unreal. They certainly worked it clean. Goes right back through there. There's just holes everywhere. Whether someone's been in here digging or that was a wombat. Oh no, looks like someone's been in here digging. It's also a, oh no, it's a wombat hole, I think. Oh yeah, no, it's a wombat hole, I think. Another pad down through there. Yeah, love it. Love it. And down on the clay base is where they wash to now. That's what we're walking around on. And there's still piles all up through there everywhere. Unreal. Just rock piles everywhere. The big one's hand stacked along there. Wow. Again, all hand stack rock in there, look at that. And they've just piled up the other stuff on the side of it. I don't know whether this was a water race or what. We've got the rows on either side. Love it. Just imagine the blokes that were working out here back in the day. There's been a crazy amount of people out here. You get up on top of another mound and look around and it just keeps going. Love it. This is very cool. The old boy certainly moved a lot of earth back out here in the day. some decent sort of holes in here. Unreal. Unreal. Right back over through there. Everywhere you look, it just, like I said, you get up on top of one mound and you think it's, you know, that's nearly the end of it. And then away we go again. Another big hole there. More piles of cobbles. Wow. Look at that, massively excavated in there. And cleaned it right out. And again, the more you look over through there, there's just more and more. That's phenomenal. The amount of soil that was moved from the wombat hole. In there, dude? No, it's pretty wet. Been no traffic for a while. So yes, they certainly didn't mess around in cleaning the joint out. That's for sure. For sure. They certainly moved some dirt out of here. Let me get up this hill. Right all over there. We'll get up here and see what's on the other side. Oh, and surprise, surprise, more diggings. What this trench was, water maybe, don't know. We're walking along the trench now. And there's another big one here. This one looks like a water race. Yeah, that one looks like a water race for sure. It's doesn't appear to be wide enough that they've dug it out to find gold, but I could be wrong. Like, look up there. There's more diggings all the way up through there. So I could be wrong. Could be wrong. They could have been following a vein or a deposit. Who knows? Because there's another one comes this way in the exact same line as that one, all the way down there. And just more piles of rocks. More piles of rocks and more diggings. Crazy. Beautiful spot out here. But they've certainly given it a crack. That's for sure. Another massive trench runs through there. Look at it. All the way down. Don't know whether that was a water race or not. Whether they were draining water out or... don't know, but it's a big cut. Down into the bedrock there. So they, yeah, they wanted it there for a reason. That's for sure. And that's pretty deep down there. Unreal. So that's, oh, that's a separate creek again to the river. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was there. There you go. I'll walk further this way than I thought. There's another creek down there that I never knew was there. Very cool. Very cool. That's a big trench.